Hey everybody, it's British Lad Productions here, and today we're doing the first video of this type on my channel. Sorry for the wait in between videos, I've been quite busy. But we are back, and we are first going to be ranking US state flags in a tier list. Let's get into it. All the vanilla rankings, S through F. Let's start. First up is Alaska, and I'm going to be putting Alaska in S tier because of the Big Dipper. Next up, Alabama. I'm gonna put, it's alright, I'll put Alabama in B tier. It's just I'm gonna put Alabama in B. It's an alright flag. Now, Arkansas, if it was just the diamond, it would be A tier. I'm gonna put Arkansas in B as well with Alabama. Now, Arizona gets A. I love the copper star that represents the Grand Canyon there, and the region's copper fields with the sun in the back. Arizona gets an A. California, for the words on the flag, gets a C. California gets a C. Is Puerto Rico in other territories in here? No, they're not. Just the states. Okay. Colorado is next up, and I actually quite like it, so I'll put Colorado in B as well. Just the C on the aspect ratio is the red disc and the golden. It's like the winter landscape. Delaware is quite an ugly. Connecticut is next up. Connecticut's going in E because what is that seal? What is that seal in the Connecticut state flag? So I'll put Connecticut in E. I'm sorry to all. No, I'll put it in D. I'm sorry to Connecticut viewers. Now Delaware is going in E because the colors don't work well with it. The date on it. They need an updated version. And this does not have the outdated Mississippi flag. This has the updated Mississippi flag. Florida. Now, it's just Alabama's flag with a state seal, and they could do better, so for that reason, I'm going to put Florida in C with California. Georgia. Now, I quite like the Georgia flag, so I'll put Georgia in A with Arizona, actually, because Georgia updated their flag. Good on them. Georgia, really good looking flag for the updated version. Hawaii. Now, it's the only U.S. state with a Union Jack on it, which I think is quite odd, but also kind of cool. So, I'm gonna give Hawaii an A, I believe, because Hawaii is different than the standard British ensign flags. It has multicolored stripes instead of just one solid color and a coat of arms in the corner, which is how most of the British ensign flags work. Iowa is next up, I believe. Iowa's next up. It's a French flag with a bald eagle, kind of. But, because Iowa used to be part of the Louisiana Territory. Now, if it didn't have the wording in it, I would give some pointers, but I'm going to knock it down. I'm going to put Iowa in C tier with Florida. Next, is that Idaho, that is? Yeah, I'm gonna put Idaho in E tier. I'm gonna put Idaho in E. It's a Republican seal model, which is a seal on a one solid sheet of color. Illinois, it just has a weird random coat of arms. I'm sorry to my Illinois viewers, if there are any out there, but I'm gonna put your flag in F because your coat of arms is too complicated. And yeah, Indiana, I do really like. I'm gonna put the Indiana flag in S tier because I like the constellation or the star pattern in the golden thing in the middle there. So Indiana gets A tier. Kansas, again, another Republican seal model. Kansas gets a D. Kentucky gets a F as well. I'm sorry to the Kentucky viewers, but Kentucky gets no, Kentucky gets an F. Louisiana, I know it has words on it, but it is a pelican, and that's the state bird, which I think is pretty cool to have your state bird on your state flag. Which gives it some pointers for me. I'm gonna put it in B. What is this? It's not Missouri. You guys are probably. What's after Louisiana? Indiana, Louisiana. Massachusetts. Okay, I actually really like the Massachusetts flag. I'm gonna put Massachusetts in A tier, I believe. No, I'll go B. I'll go B for Massachusetts. Maryland, I don't care what you say about it, gets an S tier because that's cool. Michigan gets an Michigan state seal is quite complicated. I'll give it E. E for Michigan. I'm sorry, Michigan. Is that Minnesota or is that Minnesota? Maine. I think it's Maine. So I'm gonna give Maine. Their old flag is so much better. I'm gonna give Maine a D tier. This I know Minnesota is F tier because what is that seal? If you guys can see that, sorry about the camera, but what is that seal? Now Missouri actually. I'll put Missouri in A because it's actually based off the Dutch flag because Missouri was once a very few Dutch colonies in the United States, although it was part of Louisiana territory. Now, if this video was made before 2020, this would have the outdated Mississippi flag, but it doesn't, and the new one just looks way better. So I'm gonna give the new Mississippi flag an A with the Magnolia. Montana, it's a horrible flag. E tier. North Carolina. Oof, what do we do? North Carolina. I'm gonna give North Carolina a B. It's quite a solid flag. No. No.
You want mozzarella sticks?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
3.
3?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
We'll probably eat more. We'll make more than that.
Somewhere. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. So, anyway, North Carolina, solid flag, gets a B tier. What is this? I cannot tell what that is. Nebraska. Yeah, that's Nebraska anyway. D tier for Nebraska. I mean, yeah, it's just the state seal on a blue background. Come on, that's not gonna get any people excited for it. Next up, New Hampshire. No. New Hampshire. That's it. New Hampshire. No, that is... Or is that Nebraska? I feel like I already ranked New Hampshire. I think that's Nebraska. Yeah, that is Nebraska. I'm sorry, but I ranked the New Hampshire flag quite low. The Nebraska flag is an F because it's the same design. Come on, guys. You could do so much better than that. Now that is New Hampshire. Right, that's New Hampshire. New Hampshire gets a D. New Jersey, what is that? Oh my god. What is that? That is... No, I'm not trying to be biased here. What is that? Oh my god, what is our state flag? Or what is the state flag? We need an update, bro. New Jerseyans, change your flag. Oh my. Well, I'm gonna give it pointers because, you know, the color of the background is a bit different. I think it's the only state that uses that color as the background. So, I'll give it a B. Now, New Mexico, I don't care what you're saying, simplistic with a sun kind of design, straight to the S tier. Straight to the S tier, New Mexico. Now Nevada, very simple flag. That's what I like to see. Nevada gets a... Nevada A tier for Nevada. Because Battleborn, it was the only state after the Civil War. No, there was 2 states. Nevada and West Virginia, fun fact, which we'll get to later on this list, were the only 2 states created after the Civil War. New York, what are we gonna do about you, New York? New York. I'm really tempted to put this flag in the F tier, but I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna give New York a D because their coat of arms is too complicated, New York. Come on, New York. You have New York City for God's sakes. You can do so much better with that way. Their flag design, New York. So I'm gonna give you a D tier. I'm so sorry, New York. Ohio, beautiful flag. Goes straight to the S tier, bro. No, I'm just kidding. Goes to the A tier. Ohio, Oklahoma now. Oklahoma gets a C for me. At least the blue's a bit lighter. Oklahoma, it's just an average state flag. Most of the U.S. state flags need a upgrade, yeah, Oklahoma is a solid one. They just need a redesign, that's all. Oregon, straight to the F tier. Just make your flag the reverse, Oregon. Just make your flag the reverse. That's all you need to do, and then you would be straight to the at least a B. But instead, you have a double-sided flag. Just make your flag the reverse side. Oregon, you could do so much better, Oregon. Oh, Pennsylvania. Alright, I like the 2 horses and an eagle on the Pennsylvania state flag, so I think that's going to get a C from me for Pennsylvania. Rhode Island, I like the sailor theme for Rhode Island. I like the sailor theme for Rhode Island. Rhode Island is going to get straight to the A tier. Yeah, Rhode Island straight to the A tier, if you guys can see that. South Carolina gets to the S tier. I like the palmetto tree, the state tree, and the moon is quite a nice feature to have on your flag. Props, South Carolina, props. The same can, however, not be said for South Dakota, on the other hand, because South Dakota, if you had just went similar to North Dakota, you would have to put on par with North Dakota, but I'll give you an E, South Dakota, I'll give you a B. I'll give you a B and be nice, because it's a variation of blue. It's a variation of blue, South Dakota, but you could do better. Tennessee, straight to the A tier. Because I like the country vibe in it. Straight to the A tier. For good old Tennessee, straight to the A tier. Texas, solid Lone Star flag. B tier, Texas. B tier. Utah, on the other hand, what is this? Utah! Just update your flag already. Make it the beehive, and you could do so much better. I cannot wait to have an updated version of this list with the new Michigan flag in 2024. It's supposed to come out in spring. Oh my God, Utah, you could do so much better. Where's the beehive? Oh, Utah. F tier. I'm so sorry, Utah. Virginia, E tier. Although I will give Virginia props, because Virginia is the only state flag with a state motto in Latin, if you didn't know. And their state motto is actually on their flag. Oh, God. West Virginia. What are we going to do with you, West Virginia? Well, oh, my God, West Virginia. We're going to put West Virginia, because it has the landscape and not just a regular old state seal. I'm going to give it props for that and give it a C next to Pennsylvania. Washington, is a green. It just slapped Washington himself on his state flag, and it's not a self-portrait Washington. I gotta give it low marks for that. I gotta give it an E. Oh, God, Wisconsin, what the heck are you doing? Oh, no, Wisconsin, what the heck are you doing? Oh, my. Oh, my, Wisconsin. D tier for Wisconsin. Oh, no, this is West Virginia. What was the other one I just ranked? Oh, no, what was the other one I just ranked? Washington. What was the other one I just... The other one was you... Oh, no, the other one was, That was South Dakota, wasn't it? I'm so sorry. No, I'm so sorry, North Dakota. I'm so sorry you ended up there. Oh, my God. West Virginia. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give West Virginia. I'll give it an A. I'll give it an A. And Wyoming. What the flip? You just stepped your state seal in the middle of your state animal. Oh my God. B tier, Wyoming. Guys, U.S. state flags. Update. Redesign them. Anyway. Thanks, guys. It's British Lad Productions out. This has been U.S. State Flag Tier List. British Lad Productions out. Don't forget to like and subscribe.